Khalwale accuses President William Ruto and Raila Odinga of betraying Luhiya nation. Welcome back to our channel. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Real News Updates Media, the channel where you get all your trending politics. Now, Khalwale accused Raila Odinga and President William Ruto of betraying the Luhiya nation.
I tell you, Bishop, if we don't tell our people the truth, watapotea. Right now, broad-based government, wakati President Ruto aliweka sahihi na Prime Minister Raila Odinga, hii serikali mpya, Khalwale hakuwako, mudavadi hawakumuita, Oparanya hawakumuita, Wetangula shibamulanga ta. Humunyi mwachenda za numusubira bakupanjiranga bakulombe banyari bakupanjiranga bakukole kabapara yako. Hii siasa chukule kumwenya nukumwenya ta. Hii siasa nukutia kushosho. I beg Mheshimiwa Mudavadi na Wetangula, they must accept kwamba in the broad-based government we are not at the center of things. Turudi Nairobi kama tunataka walio wajivunie broad-based government, tusukume siasa yetu mpaka President Ruto na Raila Odinga wache watuhamasishe na sisi tuwe hapo ndani, because bali ya bola bare khani mwayanza numwana wenyu khani mwibula makhwana mwana wenyu mwenoyo na era mukhali mwenoyo ni yibula khani biwo mukhali kaya khola rina.
Well, Khalwale is actually lamenting they were not involved as a Luhiya nation in the broad-based alliance. Speaker Moses Wetangula was left out. Musalia Mudavadi was not involved in the talks. And the whole of Luhiya nation, including him, they were exempted from the broad-based alliance agreements and talks, leaving Luhiya nation out of the broad-based alliance and agreements. He clearly states no Luhiya leaders were actually involved with the broad-based alliance. Oparanya was not there. Musalia Mudavadi was not involved. Speaker Moses Wetangula was left out, including himself, meaning the Luhiya nation was actually left out with no broad-based alliance agreements. Khalwale is a member of UDA party. But our big question is, why would he want to be involved with the broad-based agreements involving UDA and ODM? And our big question is, why do you think the Luhiya nation was actually left out of the broad-based alliance agreement between President William Ruto, that is UDA, and Raila Odinga, ODM? Now, at one time, Musalia Mudavadi and Moses Wetangula betrayed Raila Odinga and joined UDA as a political party. And now tables have turned that Raila Odinga has joined the government with the broad-based alliance, recognizing him as the Prime Minister. When we look at these things clearly, the Prime Minister position was meant to scrap off the Prime Cabinet Secretary's position. So most definitely, Wetangula and Musalia Mudavadi would not be on board with the broad-based alliance. Let's be realistic. I mean, if someone wants to take over your position, would you rather they call you and let you know that he is going to take over your position? They preferred to keep them out of the broad-based agreement because maybe they would have caused a political sabotage over the alliance, and Ruto really needed the broad-based alliance to work. The broad-based alliance actually gave powers to Raila Odinga, which means he could be second in command to President William Ruto according to the speculations. That has left Musalia Mudavadi and Moses Wetangula with no positions, no voices in the government, no say in the UDA party. Musalia Mudavadi was the Prime Cabinet Secretary, but still was left out of the broad-based talks. We have the Speaker Moses Wetangula. He was also left out. The big question is, why do you think Musalia Mudavadi and Moses Wetangula were actually left out of the broad-based alliance talks? This only means one thing, that Musalia Mudavadi and Moses Wetangula are politically irrelevant in the government currently. Musalia Mudavadi has no party actually and has no say totally, because he decided to fold his party. Now he is left like an orphan. Musalia Mudavadi was actually left at the mercy of President William Ruto. He has no say, no political party whatsoever, because he folded his party. Now he has no support mother party. So definitely President William Ruto is free to do whatever he wants. I think the only party which was popular in Western was Musalia Mudavadi's party, ANC, but after he sold his party to William Ruto so that he could get the Prime Cabinet Secretary position. Currently, I don't think we have any sounding political party in the Luhiya nation. Moses Wetangula also had to give away his political party because of the speaker position. Although for him, he's a bit wise. He decided his political party will still stand independently. It will run in UDA but will stand independently. Now, Moses Wetangula is intelligent. He saw the after effects of how Rigathi Gachagua was treated like a dog for not having a political party. He doesn't want to be left without a say. For Musalia Mudavadi's case, he is like a man who built a house but lives in another man's house without a voice. This brings us to our conclusion that President William Ruto has managed to actually control the Luhiya nation, because all we see is UDA. Currently, there are two parties running Western, UDA and ODM. And now a big question is, why do you think Boni Khalwale is exposing President William Ruto and Raila Odinga in that form? Is he planning to actually egg? Why was Moses Wetangula and Musalia Mudavadi left out in the broad-based alliance talks? Have they successfully become politically irrelevant? Do you agree that Moses Wetangula is still politically relevant because he refused the offer of President William Ruto to fold his party? Leave me